In this section of training, we'll look at the output from the diagnostic computer in the vehicle, which appears in the engine data and fault code segment of the system. Starting from either the summary page or the map page, the first step is to click on Engine and Maintenance, then click on Engine Data. The next step is to click on Options. That will allow you to configure your report. We want to take a custom view here rather than picking one of the pre-formatted time slots, and so click on Custom. It's already been preset to go from October 1st to October 31st of 2013. The next step is to select the vehicles that we want to have the report run for. In this case, I'll pick all of them. And we then have a choice of 3 different types of reports. The summary report is exactly that. How many times did these faults occur? The default engine fault report lists the individual instances, and the status report provides you with a status on the faults. Have they been closed or not? Down at the bottom here we have a controller that allows you to show dismissed faults. In this case we'll leave it off. Then click on Apply Changes. Generate the report. Server then gets queried, and what you get is a report that looks something like this on the screen. Again, you have a list of all of the various faults. If I want to download that into an Excel format or a PDF format into my desktop, what I would recommend you do is change this to the Advanced setting in the View tab. This will reprocess the data and provide you with the full data set as opposed to a limited data set. Now you can see that the data has been reprocessed. Let's click on the Excel icon. This will bring up the Save panel, and we're going to save this as Faults October, and we'll save it on my desktop, and now it's been downloaded. I'll click on the Faults October icon in the download panel. Now I bring the report up on the screen. Let's enable it for editing and take a look at the detail. The first thing that you'll see at the top is some GPS related faults. This is where the device has been unplugged and plugged back in. Moving down the screen to October 6th, we see an accident level acceleration event. This is a case where the vehicle has decelerated either through an extremely hard brake, or alternatively the vehicle ran into something or was hit by some other vehicle. Moving down a little bit further, we're now starting to see vehicle faults. These are true faults with the system or the vehicle itself. Here we have a relay fault. The voltage is below normal or shorted low. ABS faults, and you'll see ABS faults on a fairly regular basis. Battery voltage faults, it's valid, but it's below the normal operational range. Engine coolant level faults. This vehicle looks like it's got a bit of an issue or two. Carrying on down, you see more relays, more ABS faults, and I'm going to go down to the bottom of the report itself. You'll see here general vehicle warning light, and they're always coupled with a fuel level sensor A circuit high. This particular fault is a combination of the check engine light as well as a specific fault on the fuel sensor. The faults may or may not be serious. For this, you need to have a mechanic's view as to whether the fault is something that needs to be acted upon immediately or not. For example, if we go back up to the top where we saw the coolant level faults, I'd be tempted to do something in a hurry there. Other faults may be of lesser significance. The source of the fault, specifically the code type, is listed over here, whether it be a 1708 fault, a 1939 fault, or something that the Geotab Go controller has picked up. And the area in the vehicle where the fault occurred is listed here, so that you have a fairly complete description for a mechanic to identify what a problem is, how significant it is, long before the vehicle actually breaks down on the road. Thank you. If you need more information, please do not hesitate to contact us at the telephone number shown here or the email address shown here.